Built in 1914, this was the residence of Dr. John Tindall. It was common practice for doctors in those days to make house calls, but Dr. Tindall went above and beyond by opening up his own doors to his severely ill patients to provide care around the clock. Unfortunately, in the days before modern medicine, no matter what the doctor did, many of his patients would succumb to their fatal illnesses. One of those patients was young Clara, a girl of only 5 whose body could no longer fight the scarlet fever. Dr. Tindall and his wife were very fond of Clara, and she was very fond of them. They made sure that she was comfortable, and in her final days that she was calm and peaceful. In the 1980s, the home was purchased by an English couple who converted it to a bed and breakfast. It wasn't long before guests started reporting on strange noises, such as faint moaning or crying through the walls. The new owners, they brushed it off as guests being too noisy, but they finally had to admit that something strange was going on when a guest came downstairs one morning and asked, "Did the little girl find her parents?" The new owners were so confused and asked the guests to clarify. Apparently, in the night, the guest woke up to a little girl at the end of her bed crying. She assured the little girl that she would help her find her parents. The guest got out of her room, went up and down the halls, searching for what room the little girl could have come out of, but found nothing. When she returned to the room, the little girl had disappeared. There had been no family with a little girl checked in to the bed and breakfast at the time the incident occurred. Following that, there were more and more reports of unseen children running up and down the halls and beds being messed up as if little kids had been jumping up and down. The bed and breakfast may be closed, but as you're driving by, you may see the face of a little girl peering down at you from a small window on the second floor.